Can't wait till I get home so you can tear that cherry out. Turn that cherry out. Turn that cherry out. I want you to turn that cherry out. Turn that cherry out. I want you to turn that cherry out. Turn that cherry out.
What's good, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 5, Episode 6 review. Another great episode, and I am, of course, doing a Keisha's Theater tonight, because, baby, I gotta reenact some stuff, okay? So, the beginning of the episode starts with Lisa telling her husband and son, mind you, that Angie called her a bad mom. And I'm like, why are you including this little boy in this conversation? Like, what is happening here? And the little boy was like, you're a great mom. I love you. Gee golly whiz. So then the little boy was like, y'all should box. That's what I do with my friends. And at first she was like, no, we're not going to box. But wait a minute. What? You do what with your friends? And the little boy was looking like, oop, said too much. Gotta go. So then Whitney and Meredith meet up. And Whitney apologizes to Meredith for accusing her of being the one that went to the blogger saying that her jewelry was from Alibaba or whatever. And she says that she honestly thinks now that Lisa is the one that did it. And Meredith was like, look, I don't know nothing about that, but you need to make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, because you don't want to be in another predicament where you blaming people and they weren't even the ones that did it. But I'm like, you so concerned about people saying that your jewelry is from Alibaba, but my love, you haven't denied it. You said that you outsource for your jewelry. You just not saying that it's from Alibaba. You're saying that you got it from another wholesale company. At the end of the day, it's not something that you made and curated yourself. It was bought, girl. It's okay. Move on. The fact that you keep on focusing on it is making it worse for you and your business. Like, you're dumb. Shut up about it. I wouldn't even want to talk about it. So I wouldn't have people thinking that I'm, upselling this jewelry for $30-$40 more than what it's worth. And that's going to make people not even want to mess with it. So I would just shut up about it, to be honest with you. Mary is at her crib and she's waiting on Bronwyn to arrive. And as she's walking through her house, she runs into Robert Jr. and his wife, Lex. So now we get to see this girl, Lex. Lex is a little white girl who looks very emo. She was given very emo, wannabe thug. Smoke pot, pop pills, loner. I sit in my room and I listen to Paramore and Drake with the blinds closed. I eat maybe once a week, bathe maybe every few days. Life is so hard. I'm sad. Nobody understands me. Get out of my room, mom. She's like one of those types of girls. And I was like, so this is the wife, and we still don't know to this day if he really married this little girl. So they walking up the steps look like they just came in the house from somewhere. And Mary was like, I called you, why you ain't answer the phone? And he was like, it didn't go through. Mind you, it's obvious that this little boy is high as a kite. He mumbling, stumbling over his words and slurring, and Mary just looking at him because she knows what's up. She knows what's up, but of course she's not going to point it out on camera. So she was like, okay, well, I'm about to have company. Make sure you stay in your room. And next time I call you, answer the phone. He was like, okay, mom. And the little girl told him, bye, Mary. And she was like, bye, sweetie. And you could tell like her heart is breaking when she looks at this little boy, because she knows that he is lost. And she says that she has noticed since he's got with this little girl that he is totally changed. He don't listen to her no more. And it's like she's alluding to him having a drug addiction or whatever without her just coming out and flat out saying it. And I feel bad for Mary. I really honestly do, because you can tell she loves this little boy, but she can tell that things have gone wrong with him, and she don't really know what to do about it. So after that, Bronwyn arrives and gives her a beautiful plant. It was of orchids, which was really lovely. Mary loved it. They go in her kitchen and Bronwyn loves it. She was like, oh my God, I have a blue kitchen. Like, I knew that we were going to get along. So they sit down and they talk, and Bronwyn tells Mary about the situation with her daughter and the grandparents and how they didn't want anything to do with her or her daughter. And Mary was like, oh my God, I've gone through the same exact thing. My son doesn't know his grandparents. Robert Sr.'s parents have already passed on. I don't have a relationship with my mother or my father. And Mary was like, my mother is all about herself. She tells us a story in the confessional about how they never really had groceries, and it wasn't because they couldn't afford them. Her mama just didn't care enough. So they would have like random stuff in the refrigerator, like a watermelon and some mustard, and basically they have to make do with what they had, and it was hard for her growing up. And she was like, and that's why she don't have a relationship with her mom. And I was shocked, and I was also it was very refreshing to see Mary open up so much this season, because we've gotten more out of her this season than we have her other 3 seasons being on the show. And seeing her open up about her family and talking about, her son and all of these things, it seems like she's just a lot freer in her life. And I don't know what caused this change. I don't know if she's still ministering or what, but there has been a significant change in her. And she even admits that she's going through things with her son right now. So Bronwyn then brings up that Heather keeps starting stuff, going to this person and telling them what somebody else said. And she tells her about the Angie situation. And Mary agrees that Heather can be two-faced. And Bronwyn was like, okay, girl, I knew I was talking to the right person. We are on the same side of things. So Bronwyn says that she feels like she should tell Angie why Lisa is upset with her. And she was like, I want somebody to tell me if one of my friends was going around telling somebody what I said. So Mary was just pretty much sitting there like, do what you got to do, girl. Go ahead and do it. So it's the day of Angie and her lesbian husband Sean's 25th anniversary party, which is a mob wives thing. And that said a lot. It said so much without saying anything. Mob wives. Your 25th anniversary party to your husband is a mob wives thing. Oh, Angie, you're just playing into the joke. Oh my God. But congratulations, they made it 25 years. So we also find out that Sean didn't want Meredith there. He did not want Meredith and them Chewbacca boots that she walked up in their house in there because, of all the things that was said last season about him being gay and all of this type of stuff. But Meredith is invited, and he was very cordial and nice to her. When Mary arrived, she loved Angie's outfit, and it was just so cute seeing her genuinely like go up for Angie and be like a girlfriend. Her like, oh my God, like you look so pretty. Like, girl, you did that. And it was just really nice because you could tell there's a difference between her friendship with Angie and her friendship that she had with Meredith. I feel like her and Meredith was cool, but like I said, I don't think like they talked like that outside of the show. I don't think they kicked it for real outside of the show. I think everything that they did was show related and they were basically alliances because they didn't have anybody else. Whereas her friendship with Angie, I feel is actually genuine and she actually likes her and roots for her and vice versa. And I really hope that this friendship lasts with one another. But Meredith, however, makes a dig at the theme of the party, just like I did about it being a mob wives theme anniversary party. Child, Angie, you did that to yourself, girl. I understand the mob wives thing or whatever because, it was said last season she was supposed to be in the Greek mafia. But, girl, not for your anniversary. Like, you could have had a mob wives themed party for you and the girls or for your birthday, but not for your anniversary. Unless it's something you and Sean want to tell us that he about to transition into Shanice. Because I'm so confused. So, baby, Britani arrives with a man named Aaron, who is not Jared, by the way. She met him on a dating app. We find out that Heather knows him. Heather has kissed him before. And, child, we also find out that Britani back in the streets. She outside. She's on the dating app. She says she going at least 2 to 3 dates a night. And once again, I'm like, you got all of this time for these men. I ain't seen you say nothing else about these daughters of yours that don't fuck with you. I would love to see you put as much energy into your daughters as you do trying to be with a man. Because it's giving bad mom, okay? If anybody gonna be called a bad mom, it's Britani, okay? So Mary go over and was like, excuse me, hi, Jared. Because she thinking that this is Jared. And the man was like, no. My name is Aaron. Baby, Mary in that confessional said, who is Aaron? She can't keep up neither, child. Mary was so confused and was like, what is going on? Because this lady ain't did nothing but talk about Jared. And then you show up to the party with some man that look gay named Aaron. Aaron and Sean look like they should be a couple, okay? So then Bronwyn pulls Angie to the side. And it is time for Keisha's Theater Real Housewives of Salt Lake City edition. Happy anniversary. I'm excited for you guys. That's a big deal. You're on your way to 25 too. So hopefully I get to celebrate with you as well. Well, our anniversary is this week, so you'll be receiving something in the mail. I just didn't want to overshadow your situation. Oh, no. So I want to tell you something, okay? You and I have been honest with each other, of course. Yeah. Lisa and I saw each other, and she mentioned that she was very hurt that Heather had told her something that maybe you said to Heather. I want to make sure that I got the story straight, okay? But I think you made a comment about Lisa's parenting to Heather. I didn't say she was a bad mom. So it's definitely making a circle back to Lisa. Lisa knows. Now, I don't know where your situation with Lisa is, but I do feel like Heather starts these little fires and then backs away and watches them burn. I don't appreciate Heather doing that. She's fully up Lisa's ass right now. Correct. And if she understood that you felt sad about your friendship breakdown, she wouldn't be fueling that breakdown by taking one thing that you said that felt spicy and running with it to Lisa. No. It did feel like she was pushing that. Yeah. It did. Pushing you two to not get along. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. I need to talk to Heather. I would want to know what someone said about me. And I would rather talk about it face to face. I'm just saying. Lisa then asks Britani, are they good after what happened at ziplining? And Mary comes over and joins the conversation. And Lisa asks Mary, are they good after what happened at Zipline? This is my thing, Lisa. If I get into it with somebody, you are always going to be on their side. Because I feel like you were bringing up stuff that like hurt her, Mary. Well, it's not jiving with me that she's leaving trails of lies all over Salt Lake City. Shame on her. What are you guys talking about? We were talking about our conversation when we were ziplining. Everywhere you drop and everywhere you stop, it's a lie. That's extremely hurtful, Mary. You fucking tell me when I lied. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Girl, I will mollywop you. Don't you ever. So if I tell the truth, facts of you on you, you say it's a lie, we're not going to speak on the truth. Oh, don't push me, because I have been a good friend to you, Mary. Don't push me. You're a liar. You're a liar. You guys. Vida la Vila tequila. We'll take it to God. We'll ask God who's the liar because he knows everything. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Mormon. You're right. He does know, Mary. Yes, he does. And he knows all about you. What the fuck is going on over there? This is a disaster. Oh. Where's my gay husband when I need him? Ah. Whatever I say to your back, I'll say it to your face, Heather. That's not honorable, Mary. To say horrible, mean things to my face? Did I do that to you? I don't do that, Mary. That's fine. Nobody said you had to. Name a time when I've been a bad friend to you. I'm waiting. Name a time you've been a good friend to me. I don't do things to you guys. What? I don't. God knows. Raise the roof. Can I just express how I feel and you accept that? I thought we were in a good place, Mary. I really, truly did. And then you just like came at me. And I'm just like so confused because I thought we were good. All I'm saying is how I feel. That's all I can do as a woman of the cloth. Well, do you feel like you've said everything you need to say to both me and Heather? Yeah, I guess. I got it out. I'm good. Can we do a group hug then? Yeah. Maybe just a high five? Y'all, then Mary went and sat down and started talking to these two little white girls that were literally little teenagers. They looked like they couldn't be no older than like 13 or something. And she telling them how she just got in a big argument and it lasted so long her feet hurt and how she could have went in, but she didn't really want to go there. And the little girls were just looking at her like, who is this crazy black lady? Now I see why our parents told us not to talk to these niggas. What the fuck is going on? Y'all, that was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. This is why I stand Mary Cosby and always will, because she is Housewives gold, okay? So then Angie confronts Heather about what Bronwyn told her. How she ran to Lisa telling her that she said she wasn't a good mom because she let her son stay up all night playing video games. And Heather was like, okay, well, let's go over to Bronwyn. So they go over to Bronwyn. May Lee is there or whatever. And Heather immediately flips it and accuses Bronwyn of being in Angie's ear and trying to create a problem between them. Like she's not taking responsibility or accountability for the fact that she's going and planting stuff in people's ears and starting stuff herself. So Heather was like, I questioned this very busybody behavior talking about Bronwyn. I'm like, Bronwyn ain't doing nothing but taking a play out of your playbook and putting it back on you, Miss Girl. So Brown was like, you think you're the head bitch in charge and you can manage everyone's relationships. Like, Bronwyn is with the shits, especially when it come to Heather. And Heather was like, if you trust her feedback over our relationship, then I cannot help you. And walks off or whatever. And I'm like, girl, how you gonna try to spin this on Angie and make it seem like she's the one in the wrong for not believing you when you the one going and starting stuff? What Brown was said was true. If you really truly cared about Angie's and Lisa's relationship, then you wouldn't be going back and running and telling her stuff that was said. You would stay out of it. But you want to be Lisa's mascot and be her BFF so bad, and you so happy that you're in good with her that you gonna do whatever you can to stay her right-hand man. Because that's exactly what you are, honey. A big butch man, okay? And you gonna stand by your woman, all right? Because you've been dying to be with Lisa, honey. Dying, okay? So Jared surprisingly walks into the party and everybody is like, oh my God, that's Jerry. He's here. Mary like, that's him? That's Jared. Oh. She was like, okay, now I get it. Like, he all right looking. Britani freaks out when they tell her. She sees him. She's like, she act like she just won Miss USA or something like that. It was like, girl, calm down. The lady didn't even care that her date was standing right there and she reacting to seeing this man like that. She reacted so dramatically that the chick started crying. I'm like, are you insane? She must didn't get a lot of love growing up, because this lady is missing several screws. It was so weird. Like, she literally acts like a pubescent teen. It's like she's stuck in Sweet Valley High or something. Like, she's so weird, okay? Bronwyn asks Britani, are you okay? And she just staring at her and not saying nothing. And Brown was like, you don't need a hug from me, do you? Yeah, I actually do. And Brown was like, oh, shit. And reluctantly gives her a hug. Bronwyn is so me in that point, because I would have been like, girl, get your stupid ass on somewhere. So Britani and Jared go outside to talk, and she was like, why are you here? On the inside, though, she is jumping, doing the splits, honey, backflipping and everything else. And he was like, because I wanted to see you, And she was like, you know that I love you. And he was like, do you want me to go? No, I don't. He was like, okay, well, let's just get inside. And when she asked him what was he doing here, he was like, because I heard they had a great charcuterie. And this the man you sitting up here crying over? So he was like, let's get you back inside to your date or whatever. I'm not trying to, mess up your date. She go over to her date, telling him, it was just very emotional seeing him here. I wasn't expecting it. Girl, if I was that man, I would have got me a to-go plate and left, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. You think I'm about to stick around after that? Mary, however, was over there talking to the Aaron dude, asking him how long him and Britani been talking. And he was like, for about a month. And she was like, oh, really? Like, Mary was getting the tea, and I was here for it. Whitney then asks Lisa, can they talk? And she tells her that she found out that Lisa was the one that went to a blogger and told this blogger that she got her jewelry from Alibaba. Lisa immediately goes berserk and was like, I did not say that, Whitney. Don't lie on me, Whitney. You're going to regret this. And so she was like, tell me who told you that. Tell me who told you, because I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them. And then she pick up the phone and call her private security and tells them that she wants to do a thorough investigation on who told Whitney this, because she gonna sue them. And she says she wants the police involved and get an investigation because they're defaming her name. And she says after she's done, she's gonna bill Whitney. It was like, well, all of this because somebody said she got her jewelry from Alibaba. You could have cybersecurity and the police involved. Lisa, it was given very guilty. Cause like, why would you do all of that for something so minuscule? Like, I get it. Whitney keep coming for you, but girl, it ain't that deep. I would have told Whitney to fuck off. crazy ass is like spiraling, and she goes over to Whitney's husband and was like, Justin, how do you do this? You have to deal with the lies and sift through the shit. And Justin was like, she's not lying. She's not a fucking liar, Lisa. She's not a liar. And then Lisa's husband stepped in and was like, ease up on my wife. And Justin was like, get your fucking hands off me. I'm about to pummel this guy. And I'm looking at Lisa's husband like, what you mean ease up off your wife? Your wife went over there in this man's face, disrespecting his wife and all of this, that, and the third. Yeah, he gonna tell her to back the fuck up. You and Lisa crazy. Like, what is going on? And then the episode goes off. Best hour of television. This and OC are killing it. OC and Salt Lake City, top notch. Loving everything about this season. I just cannot get over it. Cannot get over it. Another excellent episode. A across the board. Okay. Can't wait for next week's episode. Tomorrow, the Beverly Hills. Well, today when you're seeing this, the Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills trailer will have dropped. I cannot wait to see it, to see what the ladies are going to bring. We've heard little tits and bits about some of the things that might happen this season, but there really wasn't a lot leaked, which is good. So I'm excited about that. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode of Salt Lake City. Did you guys enjoy it as much as I did? Make sure you guys also check out my video on the Real Housewives of Atlanta newbie Britani, who in an interview came for Kenya and her current cast members. And today I dropped a Real Housewives of Atlanta spoilers video for the upcoming season. So make sure you check that out, as well as my other videos and my new season of Ask Keisha and Mo. If you guys have any questions, please email us at askkeishaandmo@gmail.com. We're going to be recording this week new episodes, so make sure you get your questions in. The address is down below in the description box. And if you have not joined me over on Patreon, please do so. You get early access to my reviews. And with the $10 tier, you also get early access, uncut reviews. And we're currently watching season 2 of Bel-Air and finishing up season 8 of Selling Sunset. So join me over on Patreon as well. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.